George Stephanopoulos shut down JD Vance, and it was epic.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Which loosely translates to,
I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say.
Vance accused Stephanopoulos of going down a left-wing rabbit hole because of a question that George asked. And in response, George cut to commercial.
You did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No.
We'll be right back.
And Trump is once again whining like a little bitch because a reporter was doing their job.
After what you did with Stephanopoulos to the Vice President of the United States, I don't take questions from ABC fake news.
Trump taking his usual position and adding ABC to his long list of organizations he accuses of being fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
You are fake news.
Very fake news.
Your organization is terrible.
The fake media.
This Politico is fake news.
And in an alternate reality, Fox News assumed their usual position, on their knees, taking Vance's side.
Veep JD Vance smacking George Stephanopoulos down.
We kind of enjoy watching Vance beat up on him.
Trump was taking questions from the press during a meeting with the president of Argentina, and he used this opportunity to bitch and moan about how Vice President Vance was treated in a recent interview with George Stephanopoulos on ABC. While Vance just sat there with a smug little smile on his face, like some brat kid whose mom is yelling at the Little League umpire.
You're ABC fake news. You're ABC fake news.
Mr. President,
First of all, congratulations.
I don't take questions from ABC fake news. After what you did with Stephanopoulos to the Vice President of the United States, I don't take questions from ABC fake news. Brian, go ahead.
Yes,
JD
sir.
had a very nasty person interviewing him, and we can't let that happen. Just as inappropriate to cut off a highly respected Vice President of the United States mid-sentence.
Vance seemed to get a little flustered when Stephanopoulos asked him about the border czar, Tom Homan, and the bribe he allegedly accepted.
But I'm not sure you answered the question. Are you saying that he did not accept the $50,000?
Did he accept $50,000? I'm sure that in the course of Tom Homan's life, he has been paid more than $50,000 for services.
I'm asking you, did he accept the $50,000 that was caught on the surveillance tape? Did he accept that $50,000 or not?
George, I don't know what you're talking about. Did he accept $50,000 for what?
He was recorded on an audio tape in September 2024, an FBI surveillance tape, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money?
Accepting $50,000 for doing what, George? I'm not even sure I understand the question. Did he accept $50,000? Honestly, George, I don't know the answer to that question.
What was caught on the tape, you're saying right now you don't know whether or not he kept that money.
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Take a look at how that interaction is framed and edited by the Five on Fox News.
Veep JD Vance smacking George Stephanopoulos down for asking about bribery allegations surrounding border czar Tom Homan instead of the government shutdown. Watch.
What was caught on the tape, you're saying right now you don't know whether or not he kept that money.
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. Here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility. Because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You are focused on a bogus story. The American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Shut him down. That got awkward.
In just a couple of minutes, we are reminded how easily two different realities can be created. If someone only consumes Fox News, they are going to walk away from this story believing that Vance slapped down Stephanopoulos or that Stephanopoulos was slammed as it was presented here by Fox News. And because this frickin' train is never late, the five quickly pivoted away from border czar Tom Homan, away from the Trump administration to one of their favorite targets.
There's no evidence that Homan ever took any bribes, but there's a mountain of evidence that the Biden family did. Diamonds, cars, cash, millions in wires. And Stephanopoulos never asked the president about it, never asked Hunter about it, his brothers, never was curious at all.
Yes. Joe Biden, Hunter Biden. And as a reminder, Hunter Biden was charged and found guilty for the crimes that he committed. He was held accountable. And for the record, I'ma just say, everybody needs to be held accountable for their crimes, for taking advantage of people, for exploiting people, for assaulting people. Can we just hold everybody accountable? Wouldn't that be great, regardless of their party and regardless of who their dad is? Going back to the fake news of it all and the accusation levied by JD Vance that Stephanopoulos was going down a left-wing rabbit hole, MSNBC recently spoke with one of the reporters, Carol Leonnig, who broke the Tom Homan FBI story.
According to your reporting, when and why did the FBI start looking into Homan originally?
So in late 2023 and some of 2024, the FBI in Texas was engaged in an investigation that was separate. They were looking into a whole nother matter, and they ran into a business executive and official who knew Homan well. And during these conversations with this subject of their investigation, this subject kept saying, Tom Homan can get you contracts in a future Trump administration in exchange for money. This intermediary for Homan proposed that the undercover agents posing as business executives pay $1 million and that they would land them some great contracts when Trump was elected. The FBI then essentially opened a new investigation of Tom Homan because they felt they had to. And they began reaching out to him, having communications with him and his intermediary. And eventually it culminated in a meeting in September 20th, 2024, when Tom Homan accepted a bag of cash with $50,000 in it. The intermediary also was there. Legal experts told us that Homan could have been charged then, even though he wasn't a public official. He could have been charged with conspiracy or fraud in promising something improper in exchange for money. But basically, the investigation stalled as soon as the Trump appointees came into the DOJ and the FBI, and it was shuttered last month.
When it comes to what could lie ahead for Tom Homan and the alleged bribe he accepted, Jesse from The Five speculates.
Republicans shouldn't condemn anything a Republican does at this point. But I don't trust the DOJ to not be dirty under Joe Biden, but you can tell that that's what they're doing. They're going to hammer this sting hard next time they take power.
Sure, Jesse. A future administration could continue the investigation into Homan because I guess that's how we do things now. The law depends upon who's in the White House. And wrapping things up here, I wanted to highlight this clip of Donald Trump when he was on the campaign trail last year.
And I have this piece of glass here, but all we have really over here is the fake news, right? And to get me, somebody would have to shoot through the fake news. And I don't mind that so much, because I don't mind.
Super troubling to see Trump condoning potential violence against the media after he calls another journalist and another organization fake news, and especially after all of the pearl clutching that the right did in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death. Political rhetoric has consequences. The president demonizing journalists has consequences. And we should all be very concerned when that demonization is happening in a country like the United States, where so many people are desperate to fight for the rights given to them by the Second Amendment, while our president actively obliterates the rights provided to us by the First. For Really American Media, I am Corinne Straight. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone in your life. Let's keep this conversation going, and I will see y'all next time.